Is it better to buy an investment property with cash or mortgage? If you want to know the answer to that, then stick around and continue watching this video, because I am going to teach you about the pros and the cons of each option, so that way you can determine which option would be suitable for your business. So being that I'm going to provide a lot of information, I'm going to break this video up into a two-part series. By the way, if you are new to watching any of my content, my name is Nikki Burns, and I help landlords who specializes in buying single-family and multifamily properties make millions and save on average $25,000 in taxes so they can buy more real estate to expand their investment portfolio. So let's get started. Before I get into answering my question that I originally posed in the beginning of this video, the answer is going to depend on what your financial needs are, what your goals are, and how much risk you can tolerate. Because not every landlord is the same. Not every landlord has the same goals and objectives, and not every landlord can tolerate the same amount of risk. So the answer to this question is it depends. It depends on you. So let's dive deep into it. So when you're purchasing an investment property with cash, what are the benefits of investing in property with cash? Well, the first pro in investing in cash is that, one, the funds are available immediately. You don't have to go through a long process of waiting for an application to get approved for a bank loan or anything like that. As they say, cash is king, and you can't put holds on cash. So the next pro is you have a faster closing process. You can close a lot quicker because you already have the cash available. The next pro of using cash is it protects you from any vacancies and market downturns. Now, what I mean by this is if your property becomes vacant and you decide that you wanted to rent the property, there's no mortgage on the property for you to pay. So you don't have to cover the mortgage. You don't have to deal with using your reserves in order to pay the mortgage on the property because your tenants aren't paying the rent. The fourth pro in utilizing cash is there's less out-of-pocket costs. One, because you don't have a mortgage. You don't have that monthly mortgage that you have to consistently pay every single month. And with that being said, the cash flow that you generate is strictly profit unless you have monthly expenses. So it's 100% cash flowing property when you have a property that you pay in cash, because you don't have the mortgages that you have to pay for. The fifth pro to investing in cash is that there's less risk, meaning that you don't have to deal with any bank loans or anything like that because it's all strictly cash. It's 100% owned, free, and clear. No liens or anything on the property. And the sixth pro in using cash is you have a higher cash flow. So let's just say that you're renting your property for $1,500 a month and you have no monthly expenses, where you're cash flowing $1,500 net profit without any monthly expenses. Now, what are the cons of investing in cash? Well, the first con is that there's usually a lower return on investment because you don't have any leverage. You don't have any leverage to utilize in order to make more money. Another con with using cash is less leverage. So there's less profit. There's less of an opportunity for you to generate a higher profit on the property, especially if you sell the property. Yes, you may generate a nice, let's say if you sell the property for $150,000 and you purchased it for $100,000, then you just profited $50,000. But with that, you have less leverage, because if you were to get a mortgage on the property and you were to refinance the property and sell it at a higher profit, then you can accumulate a higher return on your investment. And the more cash that you spend on investment properties, then the less capital that you have to invest in future properties. So these are the pros and the cons of investing in real estate in cash. And if you found value in this video and you want to learn more about the pros and cons of investing in real estate with cash or using a mortgage, then click the link below in the description and book a call with me so I can put you on the right track to helping you make the right decision for your business. Until then, guys, I will see you guys on part 2 of this video.